morning guys. Right, so in my little introduction there you saw a collection of Master System and Mega Drive games that Jessie and I picked up a couple of weeks ago for a bargain price. If you're on my Twitter and you're on my Facebook, theGebs24, you'll know the price of these. It was a bargain. There is more to show you, so I'm going to start with those games first. And then we're going to move on to the 23 Master System games and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Mega Drive games. So let's take a look. So first Sega Saturn game then is Daytona USA, which I don't own, so that was nice. Usually you kind of plough through Sega Saturn piles in stores and on market stalls, and it's the same kinds of games, a Virtua Fighter, etc, etc. So this was, I love races on PlayStation 1 and Saturn, really fun, and the boxes are in pretty decent condition as well. A game that I've definitely not heard of and not played, Bug. I have no idea. This looks like a bit of a kind of 3D side scroller almost. Have you guys played it? If so, let me know. What do you think? Loved this game back on the PlayStation 1. Born out of the Mario Kart era, and that is Street Racer. Really kind of thrilled. I was looking for a copy of this on the Sega Saturn actually, so that was really nice. When I saw it advertised I was like, oh, Street Racer, Sega Saturn. International Victory Goal, and there seems to be an abundance of football games on the Sega Saturn, but I don't mind. I didn't really like football games after the PlayStation 1 era. It got a little bit too serious for me. I typically, you know, try to stick with the more simplistic football games, just because it's fun, and I didn't really care about attributes of players and whatnot, but whatever. Another football game, Sega Worldwide Soccer 97. So again, a fun game to play. I definitely don't own it, so that's really nice. So there's a Sega Saturn pile, quite modest. Let's take a look now at the Master System titles. Okay, so first Master System title then is a classic, and what a way to start and show them, Paperboy. Everybody should know about Paperboy. There were some sequels which were absolutely shit, but you know, this is the classic. I just love it. I used to play on the Spectrum. I've played it on the Master System. It's really fun. And extenuates right out into different platforms. You know, we saw it mobile platforms, etc, etc. This game's been done to death, but it never loses its nostalgia. Next game, Xenon 2 Mega Blast. Nice shoot 'em up there, guys. I do love shoot 'em ups. They're quite simplistic, again, pretty mindless fun, and I absolutely love that. If I don't really want to think too much, just pop on a shoot 'em up. Got a couple of decent shoot 'em ups on my iPad as well. Next game, Gangster Town. Not played this. Looking on the back it says, in the 1920s, working as an FBI agent, you are pursuing a gang engaged in smuggling. Ooh. After practicing your marksmanship, shoot at enemies in car chase, downtown saloon and nightclub scenes. Sounds pretty decent, and it's complete as well. I love look inside these things. They're so battered, aren't they? Really kind of almost black and white with blue and white instruction manuals. I just love the Master System. It's such a great console, but never played that, so I'm really excited to play this. Next game is Sega Speedball. This, again, I've never played it, so what do you guys think to this? Have you played it? Let me know. If you've not done so already, I'm nearly at 200 likes on my Facebook page. The link's in the description. I love kind of chatting to you guys on there, so again, if you've played any of these, let me know what you think. Super Smash TV, guys, next. Again, never played it. It says like part of a pack and not to be returned separately, so this must have been something that the guy got with the console when he bought it way back when. He was selling all these because he was just kind of making some space, and these are all his original games from when he was a kid. Bargain price, guys, at the end. World Grand Prix, there was 2 copies of this in the bundle. Traded one this weekend, obviously kept the better copy. Graphically it looks pretty decent on the back. It's got quite a nice interface. I'll just show you that there, guys. Really, 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 really nice. Now then, bow down, some awesome fighting side-scroll action, Double Dragon. I loved this on the NES. I never, you know, and Master System. So your classic 8-bit era. After that, it kind of lost its appeal. Didn't like it on the Mega Drive, but love it on the Master System, love it on the NES. And I do believe, yes, this is complete, guys. So really, really happy. I'm really happy with all of this actually. Really, really good package. Can't complain. Road Rash, next Master System game. You might look at this and think, no, that's a Mega Drive game. It's not. It's obviously kind of stepped away from the almost really bland white graph paper-esque backdrop. But yes, really, really nice. It says Sega Master System on the bottom in case you guys don't believe me. Love Road Rash, what can I say? It's really, really fun. It adds a nice twist to Racer. And unfortunately there is no instruction manual, but that's fine. Asterix, again, not played this on the Master System, but I loved the cartoon as a kid. It's a classic series. And yeah, just fun, just real fun. More Master System games, guys. This is fantastic. Sonic 2. What can we say? We all know about Sonic. Really, really important part of Sega's nurturing through the years. Definitely lost its series. Definitely lost its edge. There's just too many Sonic games now. I'm not interested anymore. I'm maybe kind of up to Sonic Spinball, and after it went downhill a little bit. A bit crazy almost. Miracle Warriors. This looks like is this an RPG? Yeah, this is an awesome RPG. I'll show you the back because I really like the interfaces. I'm a massive RPG fan, and I will be maybe popping this in the old Master System later. Classic arcade racer. Really nice artwork, guys. Outrun Europa, and you can see there's some kind of iconic places from out Europe. Beautiful racer, awesome. I'd still love to kind of hit old arcades up and play on this. Really good multiplayer as well. Nice bit of two-player action. Speedball 2, awesome. It says on the back, Vinny's Games, buy, trade and sell, Huddersfield. Might Google that, see if he's still about. Good old Vinny. Again, guys, right, a real classic now, absolutely. I mean, all these really strong titles. I really hope you guys are still with me. I don't really like long videos, so I try and kind of get everything in and make it as fun as possible. Castle of Illusion. Loved this. Loved it more on the Mega Drive, and there has been a high definition remake, which I'm yet to play. But this was a classic. I played this for hours. Me and my stepsister played this. I think she got it for Christmas one year, so that was just really for nostalgia purposes. This game really does it for me. Super Space Invaders. Alright, it's looking at the back of this, guys. We all know what Space Invaders is. This looks a bit wacky almost on the back. I'll show you the back. You know, but it is what it is. Space Invaders, kind of can't go wrong with a bit of Space Invaders. Gauntlets. Now, if I'm right, this is a pricey game. Is it a pricey game? We jumped on Google after we picked this package up, and there are some titles in here that are worth well over 20 quid. I'm not sure if this was one of them, but you know, definitely looks like my kind of game. Dungeon crawling, kind of top-down format, a bit like your Zeldas really. Oh, classic on the Amiga as well, Lemmings. Really fucking awesome fun, Lemmings. Nice bit of strategy. Again, a game that we've seen cross-platform and just fun every time. No matter what you play this on, you can always have some fun with Lemmings. Skimming down almost through the Master System titles now, guys. Next game is Submarine Attack. Definitely not my kind of game, but you know, it is what it is. Playing this, yes, I was actually playing the second one of this yesterday on the Mega Drive. Tweeted a picture and put it on my Facebook. So I was playing Streets of Rage 2, but this is Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage. I love it. I love Streets of Rage. For me, this was the crutch of my Mega Drive days. This really kind of continues to take me back to the console. Fucking awesome title. I would love HD remake in Streets of Rage actually. That would be nice. But it probably never happened, but there we go. Aladdin. Now, Robin Williams obviously took his life this week, and we've seen a lot of footage and things as he was the voice of the genie in the film, so quite maybe ironic really that we've got Aladdin in the collection. But yeah, a really fun game nonetheless. And again, I think this was released on the Mega Drive and the SNES. It was awesome on the 16-bit era as well. We've seen the second, now for the first, some Sonic the Hedgehog. I never liked the Master System version of Sonic. I always preferred the Mega Drive port. It just seemed more, well, naturally the graphics are a hell of a lot better. But graphically, between the 8-bit and the 16-bit, I didn't really give a shit, to be honest. I was more into the kind of gameplay and the mechanics, and I always found that this particular port lacked polish big time. What do you guys think? Love this next series, guys. Alex Kidd. Awesome. I remember when I must have been, what, 6, maybe slightly older, going around to a friend's house and him just like not having a I mean, it wasn't this Alex Kidd, it was Alex Kidd in Miracle World, I think it was. It built into the Master System. So from then I've always liked and really enjoyed a bit of Alex Kidd. On the top it says £24.95. Wow, these games were expensive. Finally guys, we've got an adventure role-playing game. It says on the front, Spellcaster. Again, this is definitely my kind of game. I love my action role-playing games, so I'll be popping this bad boy in and working my way through its puzzles. So they're the Master System titles, well in excess of 20. Now to kind of shimmy over to the Mega Drive games. Some nice titles in here, guys, not just your classic titles. What I mean by that is, you know, titles that I hadn't really particularly given a great deal of time to. And the first title fits into that category because I've never played Fatal Labyrinth. Again, I do believe that this was one of the titles that we googled, and it goes for a fair bit on the internet and in shops, etc. You can grab a copy. But it's certainly something that, again, interests me. It kind of looks like that kind of top-down dungeon crawler as well, so brilliant, can't wait to get into this. I had a good couple of hours on the Mega Drive yesterday actually, I had loads of fun. Mortal Kombat 2, guys, fantastic, phenomenal arcade fighting game. We've seen a lot of trailers drip out, haven't we, of the new Mortal Kombat, but I do feel that I'll always kind of come back to the classic arcade Mortal Kombat games, just like this one here. I love the second Mortal Kombat. I did get in with this as well, I did get a copy of the first Mortal Kombat, but I traded it because I've already got a copy in the collection back here. International Soccer. Funnily enough, I really enjoyed this. Again, I've mentioned, as with the Sega Saturn games, football games after the PlayStation 1 didn't really interest me. Anything before that, really got into, because again, it just seemed a hell of a lot more simple than what things have kind of developed into. This game goes for a fair bit online. Battletoads. I think this was one of the titles that was over about 20 quid. You could probably find it a lot cheaper, but I think we just hit up some of the main websites on Google and, you know, your Amazons, etc. And this, again, it still holds its value. I was playing it for about an hour yesterday. It wasn't great. The frame rate's pretty poor, and there's a lot of kind of character interaction that seems almost off. You go to kind of punch enemies and it doesn't look, am I really punching that guy? Am I punching him? But yeah, you kind of have to do a bit of a double take when you're playing through that. Robocop versus the Terminator. Brilliant. Again, I'm pretty sure this was released on the NES as well. I stuck at it more on the NES. Actually, guys, ignore me. This is a fucking Master System game. I've just realised, I'm thinking, what the hell? This wasn't, I don't know if this was ever released on the Mega Drive. It's a Master System game. So yeah, so again, I'm looking at the back thinking, that's not 16-bit. Yeah, this is a Master System game. So my brother and I played this a lot on the NES. from the magical 8-bit era. Moving on. Okay. Mega Bomberman. Mega Bomberman. Literally mega. It's fucking awesome. Again, loved this. Multi-platform game, puzzle game, strategy game, everything kind of game. Nice top-down view, and you have to just kind of go through each maze and blow up all your enemies, collecting power-ups and just having a shit ton of fun. Awesome. Powermonger. I'm pretty sure this was a game that came out in the mid-90s, and my friend had a copy of this. So it wasn't one that I played, but I did watch him play it quite a bit. I really enjoyed it. It says in the back, in a world of kings, power is the only law. Ooh, ooh. A living world, hundreds of people with individual homes, jobs and personalities. Yeah, I mean, so it's nice, you know, things started to develop a little bit from the mid-90s onwards in terms of your strategy, role-playing-y kind of games. So really, definitely down my street. Yay! Playing this yesterday, tweeted about it, Facebooked about it, Streets of Rage 2. Forgot how difficult it was actually, but I loved it, Gunship on the Mega Drive, or Genesis if you're from North America. Not my kind of game at all, but again, it's in the collection, so we'll take it. Last couple of games then, guys. I do have a copy of this. I think everybody has a copy of this in their Sega Genesis, Sega Mega Drive collection. Sonic 2. Love it. Always will. Best Sonic ever. Fantastic. Remarkable upgrade from the first one. The third one didn't really do it for me. It was good, but it wasn't as good as this. I really enjoyed the introduction of Tails as well. I don't usually enjoy the introduction of secondary characters into games, you know, in sequels, but they did that incredibly well, Sega did. Mega Games 2, so you've got Revenge of Shinobi, Streets of Rage and Golden Axe. NBA Jam. This was always fun. This was loads of fun. I nearly kind of popped it in yesterday, but I got kind of sidetracked on Mortal Kombat and Streets of Rage, so but definitely fucking spent tons of time on that as a kid. General Chaos. Never played it, don't have a clue what it is, so I'm not going to kind of waffle on about it, but I like the back. It's kind of like a comic strip and the back, things like that always intrigue me. It makes me kind of want to pop it in and give it a whirl. NBA Jam. This is the first NBA Jam. Again, I've already mentioned I loved it. Devoted loads and loads of time to NBA. Actually have Total NBA 97 on the PlayStation 1 here as well. So, you know, again, multi-platform, awesome stuff. Great to play with friends as well. Finally, Super Skid Marks. This was one that Jess was really excited about. It looks like Micro Machines. For anybody of you that's played Micro Machines, it does look like that. It looks loads of fun. It's 1 to 4 players, and again, I think this is something that me and Jess will be playing in the near future. So that's it, guys. Really nice haul there. Between the Master System, Mega Drive and Sega Saturn games, it cost us 60 quid. £60, and to put that into context for US dollars, that's about $85. So really good deal. Totally, you know, thrilled with it. I am going to Eurogamer, I'm going to Play Expo, so I hope to see some of you guys there. Check out all the links in the description. Please follow me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter for kind of daily updates and stuff. But for now, I'll leave you to it. Cheers, guys.